Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Here's a 1st and 10 play. On the run, it's Fletcher. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Play action fake, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver grabs it. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Touchdown tie. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pass caught. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. To the air. It's back. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. To the air. It's Simpson. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback.
Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Good throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped ends of the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's Fletcher. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the 1st down before they stop it. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw. It's Speck. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good, but still trail though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the single back takes the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Handoff running right. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. First and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The Canes line up on first and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Daniels. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Back to pass. It's Beck. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Why not run the football right there?
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. A play action, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Horton. They bring him back, but he reaches the 30-yard line. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
To throw, it's Simpson. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. There's the stiff arm. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. A completion makes it second and short. Scanning the field, it's back. Catch made just enough of a gain to move the stakes. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Caught behind the line, it's Fletcher. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Miami. There was no catching him that time.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. They stop him, but it's a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Miller. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. That short completion sets up a third down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. The Hurricanes are going to keep this drive rolling.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Beck. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. High completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Canes will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands, it's Porton. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Completion makes it second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear. It just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Makes the ground. It's Porton. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on third down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Working clock with the ground game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Now they try to run in here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
An important 3rd down and goal now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's back. Looking for a late deep throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense is coming after him. Now just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it...
Looking deep down the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception, but give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Play from the pistol formation. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Football's loose. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.